Good afternoon, everyone. Metal Levite Alex back, finally, after a very long time. A brand new game for the channel. And one that I've been reading to get to for a while. Metro Last Light Redux, the sequel game to Metro 2033, one of my favorite games from last generation, which was remastered, and I played that version a while ago. And it was different both in good and bad ways from the original version, due to stuff that was altered here and there, some good, some bad. And now I'm going into the sequel. Now, disclaimer though, I never played Last Light. I completely missed out on it at the time it came out, mostly because the original version came out with like piecemeal DLCs here and there that I just did not want to pay for at the time. And the game eventually did go down to $30, but even then I still kept I subconsciously, just for whatever reason, kept avoiding it until the Redux version came out, packaged with both games, with all the DLCs attached to it. So in a way, it's the definitive version, redone, ported to PS4 and Xbone. And so we not only got the main game, we also got a couple of extra stuff here and there that I'm more than likely gonna get to. And bigger disclaimer: I do not like to do this with any game, but considering that Metro Exodus is coming out early next year, and I'm looking forward to that, and the fact that for whatever reason Last Light and the first game had it, I am going to be reading through an ending walkthrough as I go through the game, because I want the true ending, the real ending for Last Light, in order to go into Exodus. And I pray to God that I can do it, because let's be honest here, the series is based on the books, and it's tied into the books tangentially. And the way that 4A games structured the endings for the games has been honestly pretty terrible. I mean, for the first game, it was fine. All the Dark Ones got destroyed. That's canon to the novel. Although you could go throughout the game not killing any human being, no matter how stupid it sounded, and get the true end, and get the not true, and get the quote-unquote good ending, which isn't the true ending, where Artyom spares all the Dark Ones. Well, with Last Light, they completely flipped it around by having it where you can't kill any soul, no matter what the situation, except for the monsters, of course, and you get the good ending. And the game's been out for a long time as it is, so I'm not terribly concerned with spoilers. Hell, I actually watched a playthrough once upon a time. And apparently, you get the bad ending default no matter what happens. So, the true ending is the one where you can't kill anybody. So they flip the script, more or less. And honestly, that pisses me off, because if I'm gonna be playing any game, I'd rather the default one be the canon ending, especially if it's following a book series where the main character is still alive well into the third book, and also third game. So yeah, don't want to do it, don't like to have to do it, but I'm gonna do it that way. And it's really the main problem I ultimately have with the Metro games. They're for so far. I mean, the first one, I get it, but the second one, no excuse, honestly. So I'm looking forward to what the game ultimately presents to me, having playing it for the first time. While at the same time, giving my opinions and judgments as I go through it. Wireless controller speaker, yeah. I don't understand the point of the speaker. Hit markers, crosshairs, subtitles, yes. Difficulty, normal. No, we're now behind, instead of a desk like the first game, we're on a trolley. Mom, the paper's loud. Thank you. Or whatever, bubble wrap. Me too. Okay, so yeah, new game. Survival, short supply, office usual, 23. For Spartan, enjoy the more forgiving combat and stealth experience of Metro Last Light. Well, survival is the 2013 style. Spartan is the Last Light style. And I'm torn whether I want to do it survival. Well, survival was the 2013 version. I think it's only fair I try out Spartan just to see what the difference is. Although I expect it to be a bit more lax compared to the much more resource-heavy management of the first game. So just to say I've done it and tried both versions as each game was meant for, I'll go with Spartan. Ranger, hardcore, yeah, normal.
Dark ones came much later, from the garden's direction. The Dark Ones, huge, towering a full head over the highest man. Nightmarish creatures.
Or were they?
Creepy as a man turned inside out. Monsters born to destroy us.
Nope.
The word was they were incredibly strong and unnaturally evil.
All of which were wrong.
With bare paws they could tear armed men apart. That's all lies.
Well, he knows.
Truth is even scarier.
Yeah. He finally realized his mistake by the start of this game. Like, no, they were trying to stop me from committing genocide, and they wanted to help us. They were not trying to be a threat. It's just, you know, they have because of how powerful they are with their mind powers and their psychic signatures. It's like most humans couldn't understand them, so it's no wonder a lot of them freaked out.
Well, I used to live nearby. Before the war, up there. I was on the train when it happened. I tried calling my family, but couldn't get through. What the? What happened? Shit!
Uh-oh.
Shit!
Here they come.
Shit. What's going on here?
Did they just transform into monsters right in front of me? Oh. Mine. Yep. Oy vey. Yeah, the mind powers.
Artyom, wake up, Artyom. It's me, Khan. Nightmares, eh? No wonder, after all you've been through. Listen, I have incredible news. A couple of days ago, I was near the ruins of the Dark One's hive, and I saw one of them, still alive. I immediately set out to find you, as you were the one they tried to contact, before you launched the missile strike against them.
Yup.
Khan, how the hell did you get here? Get out, now!
Yes, Ullman, one moment. If a Dark One has survived, it is vital that you try to speak with it, Artyom.
Yup.
I realize that as one of the Order now, you report to Miller. But we must persuade him to allow this mission.
Khan, I told you to get out! This is a classified base. You shouldn't even be here. I'll take you to Colonel Miller. Follow me, Artyom.
Oh my god,
Get
that's
ready,
screw.
Artyom. I'll be waiting at the exit.
Move it, you windbag.
Hey, treat Khan nicely.
During the last year of his life, he had to eat, drink, and breathe through a tiny hole in his stomach.
Okay, Ullman the funny man's become Ullman the dick. That's not nice. Oh, he's got all his photographs from the first game. Paris, New York, London, Egypt, and Lord knows what else. Metro product placement. Okay, and apparently I have to play this guitar and a bakali, or whatever that is, outside Miller's room. And that bat sound apparently was the confirmation that I did right. Now, where the heck is Miller's room?
We found this place a while ago, but I still can't get used to it. Strange place, this D6. I didn't know they ever built bunkers this large. The story is, construction started in Stalin's time and went on until the USSR broke down. War was inevitable, they said. The people believed in a better future. Our leaders put their money on Armageddon. And did D6 save them? No. They couldn't reach it in time. And here, it stood for 30 years until our guys stumbled on it. Everything inside was untouched. Weapons, medicine.
Yo.
Like finding buried treasure, eh? I suppose it's nice down here since they got the reactor working. The lights, the heat. But still, it doesn't feel right. Like, it's too damn good, you know? Quit whining. It's a gift from your ancestors. Enough to survive down here for decades. Maybe until the world up there will take us back.
Oh, so I have to hear the conversations too, eh? Okay. So they want me to listen to as many people and spare as many people as possible in order to get the good ending. And of course, I have no idea whether or not I have to do all of it or just as much as possible in order to do it. Huh. Black gunsmithy. Which is Miller's room. Okay, so we've set up in D6 the bunker from the end of the last game.
Привет, Artyom. Artyom was one of the men who found D6. They gave him a ranger's badge on the spot. Yeah, it's nice for him. I had to spend 2 years as a cadet before they accepted me into the Order.
Miller's room. Miller's room. Miller's room. Okay.
We can keep trimming into matchups. For me, it still feels like every patrol outside could be the last. Did you hear what happened to Romanov's group?
Romanov? I thought he was in the hospital from the attack on the Great Library.
Discharged last week, so his squad is sent through the marshes to the church base. And Romanov's the only one who makes it there alive.
You're shitting me. The rest of the group? Wiped out?
The marshes are easy. You just look for the markers and flags and walk along them so you don't drown. A child could do it. Well, okay, the shrimps always gave you hell. But come on, what could take a whole squad down?
No idea. They found Romanov's alone at the church, sitting on the floor praying. Since then, he doesn't eat, doesn't react to people. He just speaks to God.
So he's traumatized then.
But Romanov's not expecting an answer.
Well, they've given up on God. Uh-oh. Doctors. And patients. Disease breaking out. The John. Ew. The bugs.
5 more sets of 30.
Look at those two rookies.
Doing good.
Pathetic.
Carry on.
No wonder the colonel ordered training time double.
Sharper. Move sharper.
Well, when you're surrounded by monsters, Nazis, and communists, especially the latter two, having decided to spontaneously come back for no reason.
Come on, stay sharp.
What can you do?
Well, they've got a long way to go.
Yeah, I don't know whether I should listen till every conversation full like this, because there's like some that I have to and some that I don't have to, so it's like, what do I do? Okay, so there's a lobby.
Heard about what you did. Respect, man.
Checkers.
Word is, there's shit in the marshes. Maybe worse than the Dark Ones. Stay out of there.
That was a mighty fine barbecue you made of those Dark Ones.
Our hero.
Whatever people might say, the Rangers were right to bring you into the Order. We need men like you.
I also heard Miller himself sent for you.
Yeah, he did.
You should head to Miller's office. The Colonel's not known for his
Okay, that's a tape, not a whatever this is. Oh, wait a minute, is that it? So that's what it is. It's a type of guitar type instrument.
Hello, Artyom. Welcome to the armory. I hear you're a ranger now, huh? We must get a drink sometime to celebrate. For now, let's get you equipped.
Oh.
Come over here and talk to me, Artyom. I need to get you equipped before you can go to the briefing. So, first things first. You're going to need a gas mask.
A gunshot.
Can't make a step on the surface without a gas mask. It's been 20 years and the radiation's still strong enough in some places to boil water. There are hot spots down here in the metro, too.
Yup.
Don't forget filters for the mask. Sure, it looks cool enough even without these, but they definitely make it better for your health.
Oh, yes.
Now medkits. Well, what can I say? Anything you need for survival in a stylish orange case. Here's your advance salary for this month. Remember, your pay is in military-grade rounds. Sure, you can use them as usual ammo for some hefty extra damage, but saving them to buy guns, attachments, regular ammo and equipment from merchants anywhere in the metro seems like a smart move.
Yep. The one thing that makes this game most unique from the others, how it treats its ammunition as money. Okay. Okay. Reminding myself how everything is.
Alright, now to the good stuff, huh? Let's get you some guns. Take the ones you want and try them out on my range. Rangers usually carry up to 3 weapons. Choice of those is completely up to you.
3 weapons to choose. A valve. This wasn't in the first game. They didn't even put it in the Redux. Rifle made by Metro by skilled gunsmiths. Accurate and powerful. Great long-range distance weapon. Kalashnikov. Despite very calm, held in high regard by Metro due to its reliability and performance. Yeah, you can't beat the AK-47 in terms of that. RPK. Light machine gun. Great range is precise. Long bursts. Bastard gun, which is the default submachine gun. And as its name implies, it's a piece of shit. Jams rather rapidly, hence its name. Abzats. A buckshot firing heavy machine gun, deadly at close range, but eats through ammo at a high pace and does not accept silencers. Nope. The Shambler shotgun. I quite liked that thing before. Revolver. Kicks like a mule. I recall loving the revolver very much. So I'm probably gonna do that one by default.
I always carry a pistol. Sturdy, reliable.
What he said. Okay, I might either want to do the Kalashnikov or the RPK. Long bursts. I don't think I ever used the RPK in the previous game. Hell, I don't even think it was in the last game. I would like to try the valve.
Make sure you take a close-range weapon with that one. Rifles are good for long range targets, but you don't want to get your pants down if something creeps up behind you.
Nope. Increases accuracy. I'll go with extended barrel. Reflex sight. I either want to do the RPK or the shotgun. Shotgun. I'll do RPK. I'll find shotguns aplenty anyway. Veteran trophy. Don't know how I got that. Okay, that's set, and that's set. So...
Alright, head over to my range and try out those guns. Come back if you want to try a different gun.
Hey, Artyom, put on a show for me, huh? Try out the rest of the weapons you chose.
Switch between by tapping.
Try shooting for the center of the regular dummy's chest. Good job! Now shoot the armored dummy. Notice the difference? It's going to take more bullets to penetrate that armor. Look for sparks to know when you are shooting an armored target. Terrible! They made you a ranger? Try again.
I'm listening to you talk, buddy.
Try ahead. That's a critical hit. Notice the difference? Those are the basics. You can keep practicing if you want, or head on up to Miller's briefing.
Rabbit trophy. Yeah, dude, I'm listening to you give instructions. You want me to shoot?
Like it? Want to try another gun? I have a fine selection.
Nah, I'm good. Okay, we got our long range, medium range, medium close range.
Did you hear the order? You're not to disclose the fact that D6 has been found to anyone in the metro. The colonel says someone already spilled the beans. The stations are crawling with rumors. Each like crazier than the last. Sure, food for 10 million, super weapons, secret machinery. And others claim there's a radio down here powerful enough to contact the bunkers in Siberia, where the president and the government are holed up. Yeah,
if they're even there. I wonder if that's what's going to be part of the plot of Exodus, going to find El Presidente and go ahead to Siberia.
No way, the base is clear. At least the part we're in. They've checked it.
Yesterday, the commander and I checked the doors. Lots of them are still sealed. Some are welded shut. And there's a few that look like they were locked from inside.
So what?
So there's radioactive shit behind some of those doors. Not enough to bake an egg.
Can't remember. I ate an egg. There's a reactor here, right?
On the other side of the facility. I'm not sure it's safe here. Maybe this place wasn't designed as a shelter.
What else?
No idea, but I wouldn't fuck with any of the sealed doors.
Miller's calling the group leaders in. There's going to be a big assembly. Please, will you swear on this? I was on duty in the situation room yesterday, so I heard something. Seems like there's all kinds of things stirring up.
What do you mean?
The Reds are mobilizing. They've recruited old men, schoolboys, sent them off to training camps. I tell you, war is coming.
Who are they going to fight?
The usual suspects, probably. The Nazis.
It reminds me.
The sentry's topside spotted 3 recon units like stalkers. Strange. Nazis have never been outside in such numbers before.
3 groups, you said? Where?
2 of the squads came close to this place. Surveys. The Nazis checked the vents, cellars, as if they were searching for an entry point.
Shit. Think they know we found D6?
Hard to say. Maybe. It's not good.
If they do try to get in, they're finished. Miller has tripled the guards.
True. He knows about the Nazis. But if we eliminate the scouts, they'll just see them. If they do get in, I think the Order can hold off the Reich.
Slow down. The Order is neutral. We are the guardians of the entire map. We protect our fellow humans from monsters and mutants. What state would dare go to war against us?
Let me finish the story. There was a 3rd group of Nazis, remember? They were seen at exhibition on the surface. They had centers there. Scalpel, Roast. They were reporting in, so the Nazis were charging them. And a lot went dead.
Wait. Rost is missing in action?
No, not missing. He was found dead, along with Scalpel. A dozen rounds in each one. Finished with headshots.
Shit. It was just his birthday last week. Have a drink. What kind of sick fucker would do that to him?
Okay then, so Nazis and commies are acting up yet again, and they know about D6, so we got a problem. Ammunition.
Get out of here now! Choosing position!
Keeping an eye out for anything else.
Where in the hell did he come from?
At last, someone with a common interest. We should talk. The last 500 years have been so boring.
I love how nobody takes Khan seriously when he clearly knows more than the others do. I mean, hell, he was right about the Dark Ones actually being innocent.
Pay no attention to this clown, Alex. Open the gates.
Have you heard about Lesnitsky?
What are you talking about?
Check with the guards at the lab.
Code 44.
What the hell did he do?
Area, opening up.
All right, let's go.
Okay, are they doing the journal entries like before too? Because so far I'm not seeing
The tombs
anything.
of ancient kings were filled with whatever they might need in the afterlife. Weapons, gold, chariots. They'd sacrifice their wives and slaves to serve their lords even in death. It reminds me of this bunker.
Cut that shit out.
Back in D6.
The things in D6 are like what the Conqueror took with him beyond the grave. Gold steel, and wild steeds, and treasures untold. Of course, the Tomb Raiders would always die horribly, killed by demons or ghosts, or their own greed.
Khan, will you shut up or what? Hey, I heard that Lesnitsky did something. What happened?
Nobody knows. Lesnitsky was at the lab. When the next shift came, the door was open and the lab ransacked. Lesnitsky was gone.
Shit! So, what's inside?
Chemical weapons, maybe some other shit. That's all I heard.
God damn it. The Colonel's going to tear me a new one because of Lesnitsky. A red-hot poker right into my soul. If I still have one.
Lesnitsky's the traitor. How much you want to
let's
pay?
go.
Took chemical weapons, apparently.
We might control D6, but it's like a damn city down here. All the bunkers, the nooks and crannies and exits. Still, the base the Order dreamed of finding.
Remember this.
Guys just came back from the ring. They say cancer is strengthening the sentry points along the whole line, especially the ones close to the Nazis.
We just left the briefing. Two Nazi assault teams have started a fight with raids somewhere on the surface.
Over what?
Maybe find out what they're doing on the surface in the first place. They never went there such numbers before.
HQ thinks they're looking to break into this place.
Well, you couldn't hide the news forever. And now they're all salivating over D6.
Seems like we'll have to share.
With hungry wolves? They're going to share you, bro. And then each other.
They've never touched the Order before.
Because the Order was like a hedgehog. No meat to speak of and too much trouble getting to it. But now we have lots of meat and they all want to bite.
Did you hear about Scalpel and Roast? They say it's the Nazis.
Big mistake. Miller does not forget such things. We'll find those responsible in time. All of them.
And they will sleep with the fishes.
I've got a feeling like before the war. In the summer. When a thunderstorm was coming and the air was thick and humid. Suffocating.
I was 2 when the war started. You're talking about storms? I don't remember that shit.
I wonder if my son even knows the word storm. I'll ask him when I get home.
Don't talk about home either.
This lighting is good in the game. It really does.
Hey, anyone know what the buzz is about? Why the summons?
I hear the Reds are mobilizing. Maybe Hansa too.
What's that?
People say the Reds are sending their agents into Hansa via neutral stations. Looks like they're onto something.
There's word the Nazis are sniffing around for our treasure.
Do they know what's in here? All the weapons and shit?
Well, genius, if they thought it was a diaper storage facility, they'd leave it alone.
What if they find the entrances? Storm the bunker?
Any of our men is worth 5 Reds, and the exchange rate for the Nazis is also quite favorable.
You forget, the Red Line's got 15,000 people. They could kill with numbers alone.
My god, we're what? 200?
Thousands. Hundreds. Arseny, this is the only sum you need to know. 0. That's the number we fight to. The last man.
Exactly. A war with no winner.
They're playing poker. I can't play poker. Ugh.
Let's hear what he has to say at the assembly. I have a bad feeling.
Remember what Miller said when we found D6? With these treasures, with these weapons, we'll become men again. Take back the surface. Wipe it clean of mutants. And this is where we find ourselves.
What did you expect? If starving men smell a hot dinner, they'll kill each other for a bite.
Can't help thinking. The entire Metro has been offered a chance at salvation. And all we can do is go to war over it.
Ivan, it's not us, it's them! The Order is protecting D6, we're its guardian angels.
Angels don't place machine guns at every entrance to massacre intruders.
You mean thieves, and we are the sword of retribution.
Herman, take these guys to Miller. They've been summoned.
Yes, sir.
All right, go on in. I'll wait here. When you've gone, I'll speak to Miller.
Okay, I think I did everything in here.
Come on in. The Colonel does not like drafts.
The bombing of the Dark Ones may have been humanity's worst mistake. What if they meant us no harm, but were trying to communicate? Perhaps the severe pain and loss of consciousness suffered in their presence just meant we were incompatible.
Yup.
Machines with different wiring. But somehow you, Artyom, have the common wire. The connection with the Dark Ones. Yes. People died at exhibition. Your home station. Hunter, the best of the Order, is most likely dead as well.
Yep.
And he taught you this. If we don't fight for our lives in this new world, we'll be devoured. It is the law of evolution. But I would argue, the old laws no longer apply.
Yep. Well, actually, correction. Hunter apparently did not die. In Metro 2034, the book, which took place around the in time as this, he actually does live, and he ends up in an outpost, and he's like, he gets all like crazier or whatever. So, yeah. So, yeah, it seems they've really redecorated D6 a bit.
All right, Artyom, and you, Khan, you have something to report?
Yes, Colonel.
Let's keep it short then.
I located the surviving Dark One at the gardens.
What? One of those things is still alive?
Luckily, yes.
Luckily? Come, this is utter madness. The Dark Ones were the greatest threat the Order's ever faced.
Colonel, just give me a chance. A single Dark One is no threat. Artyom has a gift. I believe he can establish contact with the creature. Let him come with me.
All right. Artyom, go with Khan to the gardens and locate the Dark One. I'll send a sniper along. My best. Anna.
Yes, sir.
Why would we need a sniper?
To eliminate the creature and finish the Order's job.
Miller, you can't! It's murder!
Restrain him!
You idiot! You're making the same mistake that...
We're done here. Escort Khan out of here.
Artyom! It's your last chance for forgiveness! For getting rid of the nightmares!
Forget about Khan. Looks like he got close. Too close to the creature and lost his mind. Look here, Artyom. Complete the mission and get back here quickly. A war is coming, and I'll need every ranger at his post. On your way.
So, what are you waiting for? Come along, Rabbit.
Hey.
Artyom, if it's true that the Dark Ones can sense you, maybe you could draw it out from hiding so Anna can have a clear shot. But do me a favor. Don't let the Dark One get into your mind, or Anna will have 2 targets. Is that understood? We now suspect Lesnitsky was a sleeper agent, but we haven't verified who's running him. Your job is to intercept him before he delivers the stolen container. Understood?
Yes, sir.
If Lesnitsky escapes with the container, the entire metro's at risk. So if you can't take him alive, you damn well better bring me his head.
Yes, sir.
Dismissed.
Okay, so we gotta go follow Anna along, and unfortunately, the old goat will not listen to Khan, despite him, you know, clearly speaking sense. Okay, Sparta, note 1. I'm streaming. I must do what Hunter demanded of me, what Miller ordered me, what Anna expects of me. Must prove to them all that I deserve to be one of them, to be one of the Order's fighters, to dedicate my life to protection of humanity, protection of the Metro. This mission is tailor-made for me. I am the only one impervious to the influence of the Dark Ones. Perhaps I was born to rid humanity of them once and for all, and now I am one step from fulfilling that task. Why am I so uneasy? Because you can't kill them, buddy. They're actually innocent. It's just, they were not compatible.
Don't tell me you believe that bullshit about making peace with the Dark Ones. I wish I had been up in that tower myself to see the missiles fall and watch them burn in their nests. Come on, Rabbit. Would you let those things into the Metro? Let them crawl into our brains so they could use us like animals. Maybe we could mate with them, so the children could live on the surface and feed off the radiation. Shit. You don't shake hands with the devil.
Please step away from the edge of the platform. Train coming in.
Yay, trains.
Alright, hop in like a good little rabbit.
What is it with you and rabbits?
Well, we've worn this place out. Let's move.
Alrighty then, so apparently everyone's got into rotten spirits since the last game.
Just a year ago, I stood on top of the TV tower and saw missiles rain on the botanical gardens, turning the flesh into ashes, smelting metal and glass. Nobody and nothing could survive that inferno. Yet Khan did find a Dark One there. Now my mission is to find and eliminate it. To finish what I started.
No, not really.
In the past, trains were ordinary things. But now, this monorail seems magic, doesn't it? Our kids won't know how to operate these things. And their kids will probably think this was built by the gods.
That's why you gotta train them. So they don't forget.
Reach the station. This is part of the secret Metro 2 line. We haven't explored these tunnels. Can't spare the time or manpower. So don't wander off.
No, I think part of the reason why humanity keeps falling in every other story set in the apocalypse. Because nobody teaches the kids a damn thing.
I'll try to put some juice on the system and get the lights on. Use their flashlights in the meantime.
Right. You ready? Let's move.
Flashlight. Anything in here? Nothing.
Watch yourself. The doors are closing. Good luck.
Yeah, we'll need it. Didn't you and my father take the monorail when you went out to fire the missiles at the Dark One's nest? That's a good sign, Rabbit. Maybe we'll have luck with this mission too.
Maybe. Ooh, rat. Big rat. Ugh. Okay, I'm not seeing anything on the list regarding... regarding what to do for this level, so... I guess whatever monster I come across...
Power's working. Open the gate. I'll cover the passage.
Shoot to kill, I suppose.
Great. You did fine after all.
Wow, she's bitter. Okay. Aw, civvies.
All clear. Move out.
What's left of them? They're not carrying anything on them, so...
Alright, the map shows a collector entry point ahead.
He's got an
Move.
old busted
I'm following.
gun. And his head. Wait a minute. Ah, he blew his head off. No.
Get inside. Don't be afraid of a little dirt.
Eee. Couldn't take it anymore.
Go right. There's a dead end on the left. Something on my cap. Stay sharp.
Well, I'm going over there. I'm exploring. Oh, a grave. Mass. Yep, it's a grave. Christian crosses all over the place. Battery. Don't have this.
Shit, that thing's fast.
Watchman.
I don't think we'll run into anything serious here. Great, the ladder. It's just a little more walking. Then we'll see if you're rabbit or man. Surface, put your mask on.
Ashes. But maybe the Dark Ones aren't the reason for this. It's troubled times we live in. The whole Order is humming like a beehive. Once created to safeguard the Metro against any dangers, it inadvertently introduced a new danger on its own. When we entered the tunnels of the D6 secret military installation and found the vast sealed storage facilities, we thought we'd saved humanity. With the stockpiles of food and medical supplies stored here, with the functional reactor, we could survive indefinitely and live to see the day when the radiation on the surface goes down and we are able to go back up there and make Earth our home once more. Apparently not. Oh, I'm full on.
Come on, put the mask on. I don't want to drag your corpse back to the base.
Okay. Going back up.
Quit looking at my ass. It's way out of your reach, rabbit.
Hey, can't help it. I'm down below, you're up above. What do you expect?
Give me a hand here.
And Artyom still can't talk, despite everything. Whoa. Don't know what
Let's
this
go
does.
to the main entrance. There's a good shooting position there. I can cover a lot of territory.
Snow is
You're
melted.
supposed to be immune to their... what? Influence? Well, I don't have your gift. So hop along, rabbit.
Hey. Well, all the snow's melted, so... guess the winter phase is ended. Well, look at that building over there. Oh, a Hind helicopter.
Head on in and look for the creature. I'm thinking that since the Dark Ones are so fond of you, it'll sense you, or smell you, or whatever the fuck they do, and come from hiding. Just try to stay in the open so I can cover you. We'll maintain radio contact. And if you have second thoughts, don't worry. I'll do it. Okay then. Good luck.
Okay, revolver. Okay, so she's gonna be perched up there. While I go hunting. Old buses.
I'm in position. I can see you. Something's still burning where the nest was. That's some fine wasteland. You guys sure did a good job here. This is strange. What could still be burning after all this time? Well, it doesn't matter. Move towards it. I'll cover you.
Dark One nest. What's left of it. Kind of looks like, reminds me of a wasp hive. No, I don't want to do that. Nothing here. Bones. Dark One bones. It's weird crow-looking stingray things. Yeah, looks like a wasp nest.
Get ready. On the right. Those aren't Dark Ones. They're Watchmen.
Those giant rat dog things.
I'm working on them. That helm was bad luck. Get ready for more. Another 3. Let's do it. Look, there's more in the reeds. Looks like we pretty much cleaned the place. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Hey, you alright? Hey, Artyom. You're doing a decent job. Maybe you're more than a rabbit after all.
Well, about time I get complimented.
There's something at the edge of the crater. A tree is blocking my view.
Yeah, yes, these weird... These are cool-looking things. Finally get a good view of them. Kind of look like bats crossed with stingrays. Ugh. This used to be the Dark One hive at once upon a time. Unless there's more out there, which is a possibility. I mean, if they could,
Go left. There's no way around.
they could come up about here. Who's to say more of their kind can't be thriving elsewhere? Weird bug-looking things. I wasn't sure if they were dangerous.
I think I see it. About 30 meters from your position. 2 o'clock. There it is. Looks small, but it's definitely a dark one. What's keeping you? Come on!
There it is.
Damn, it's fast. How did it do that? Circle it from the left. It's still there. Targeting.
It's throwing up a psychic shield around itself. There he goes.
Leap after it, Artyom. There's no way around. Left.
I need filters, woman. Ugh. There he goes, monkeying around.
Right. It's right above you. Watch out. Down.
Can't stand the light. train trip. Yup. Here comes the rain. Oh no.
Still warm. Guten Morgen.
Ah, Nazis. Not a rabbit trophy.
The creature I met in the burnt-out remains of the gardens looks like a Dark One. And it was able to enter my mind, dragging the innermost out of me. But it was also just a baby. And I am sure that it recognized me. And got scared. It also left me knocked out for some time. Just enough for me to get captured.
There's a comment. Unfortunately, I do not speak Russian. At least I think that's what it is. And I don't see a translator on my screen. Okay. Enemy of my enemy. I'm thinking of possibly taking a break here. Then coming back a little bit.
These prisoners were captured at the botanical gardens. Seems like they were looking for something. These two are red. They refuse to speak. The third one looks like a ranger of the Order. A mutant the size of a child was caught near him. It was delivered to Reich as well.
I'll deal with it later. This one.
Suspected mutation.
No, I'm normal. See, 2 arms, 2 legs, 10 fingers. Don't you understand? I'm a Hansa citizen.
Shut up!
You're not in Hansa. Here you are a suspect in the distribution of corrupted genes. And this is your trial. If your skull has the correct proportions, you are free to go. If not, you are an abomination. Science, you see.
This is an outrage!
I told you to stay still!
Well?
Let's see. 318 millimeters by 302.
Let's look it up in the table. Ah, congratulations. You're a mutant.
No.
To the garbage chute. A simple question. What was your mission in the gardens?
Go to hell yourself, Nazi!
I'm gonna count to 3. 1.
Glory to the Red Line!
2.
Long live Comrade Moskvin!
3.
Please, I'll talk. But away from the other side. They'll kill me if they hear. Okay?
Commies.
Take this one to the
and
second
Nazis.
unit. Usually, Reich does not interfere with the Order's business. But here, we have you, the Reds, and the Freak, all caught in the same net. I do not like it. So talk, or take a bullet to the brain.
Get the officer!
I would, but my character can't. Yeesh.
Here. You keep the knife. Keep it. So, you are with the Spartan Order? I'm from the Red Line. Our superiors are not on the best of terms, huh? But I say fuck that. No, fuck that. The grunts stick together, huh? Давай. I see. Ух ты смотри. Remotely controlled block. One thing's for sure. Our only chance of getting out of this alive, work together.
Unfortunately.
Right. Now, what did they say about the garbage chute?
He says hello. Okay. Hello to you too.
Okay. Let's get our asses out of this place. Then we'll go our separate ways. Huh?
How do I get the feeling we're gonna be seeing more of this guy?
See the pipes? This is their contingency plan. There's a riot or an escape, they just open the valve and turn the prison into one big gas chamber. Sucky. Sure learned from their predecessors.
Oh, they did, alright.
Hey! Follow me!
Ah, they took everything.
Where the hell are you, huh?
I'm in hell. That's where I am.
We'll go as soon as the elevator leaves. Let's move. Sweet mother of God, I heard rumors of a concentration camp here, but to see it with my own eyes. Бляха-муха. There's a tunnel on the other side. Okay, I lead, you follow. Now keep it quiet, or they'll gas everyone. Let's move. Stay out of the light and stick to the shadows. They are your best friend.
Some light stealth in the game.
Okay, tak. Looks like we cleared it. Let's see. Great. Блин. Tough luck, didn't even budge, huh? Alright, we can't go through here, that we know. Okay, where do we go now, huh?
We go up.
What if... Hey! Give me a lift, will you?
Oh, lift.
Get up here.
Okay, so that seems like a good place to stop and take a break. All right, so 1 year later, in 2034, last surviving Dark One, whose family and civilization we blew up, and now we've been captured by the Russian Nazis. And except they've gone from Jews and other Slavs to just anything that they deem as not human in general. So, yeah. Funny enough, they're actually Russians. Yeah, that's pretty much stuff when you think about it, since, Nazis were Germans, and in this case they're Russians, and of course communists have come back again, so it's a giant hot mess. Oh, anyway, I look forward to killing all of them. So, anyway, that'll do for part 1. I'll be back with a part 2 in a little while. Be back soon. Later.